Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're gonna do a get ready with me while I comfort you a bit about life and comfort myself because I need that lately. Because I've been feeling a bit lost, which is, I guess, understandable because I'm in a different country, and even if it's already been months since I moved here, it's still a different country that I was living in for 20 years of my life. So to get used to, the differences, even if it's just the language barrier or when it comes to university, because I'm studying here, it's been hard. And especially when it comes to university, I was never the person who had any problems with learning, and I was usually the person that was explaining things to others more than people were explaining things to me. I mean, it depends on the subject, of course, but usually, like at my university, I never had problems, bigger problems with studies or anything like that. So here, when I'm learning in a different language, and I never learned, even though I feel like I'm higher than average in English, I'm not used to learning in it. I'm also doing my bachelorette degree and I'm attending master's classes. So that's also fucking hard. I started attending master's classes here even though I'm doing my bachelorette degree because everything was supposed to be in English and not in Italian. So I was like, okay, it's better for me to learn in English because I know English than Italian. And yeah, it's better because in Italian I would not know a shit, But still, it's different than learning in Polish. And it's been hard, let's just put it that way, and I've been feeling so freaking lost, and I am giving the most from myself. I kind of lost my focus spot, and I've been feeling lost also when it comes to not having the people that I was having around all the time with me. And I'm also having amazing people here in my life, for example my wife and roommate Julia. I love this woman so much. She's been the biggest supporter ever. When it comes to anything, whatever I need, she's there. She's just with me, and whatever happens, I can even yesterday, I didn't know she was sleeping because usually she goes to sleep very late. Yesterday I didn't know that she was already asleep when it was 11 p.m. or something like that, and I went to her room always, and she was sleeping, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, because we usually just ciao, and that is it. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, go to sleep. And she woke up, she put on the light, she was like, Ola, never apologize, come over, what is going on, just tell me what to do. I was like, girl, and I started crying because yesterday I also had a big crying day, and I'm being very, very vulnerable here, so just don't judge me, please. But I've been feeling very lost, and what she told me, it comforted me on such level, and I just want to spread it because, to be honest, like I said, it helped me a lot. It comforted me, it helped me, it soothed me, and I want to spread the message because I know that if I'm feeling like this, more people are feeling like this, and it's not one person problem, it's multiple people problem. So I want to spread the message. So I told her that I've been feeling lost and I never had problems with studies, and I mean, she knows that because we've been talking all the fucking time. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm trying to study, it's not I'm not trying, it's I'm sitting for hours doing the same freaking thing and nothing goes into my mind, and I don't know what to do because, like I said, I never had a problem like that, so I never was looking for solutions, and now I'm here and I'm lost and I'm like, what should I do? And it's not okay, then go and study in Poland because obviously, bitch, but I don't wanna, it's a barrier, and I crossed the barrier, so I can either get back into my comfort zone and stay in there, or I can actually try to adapt, go out and try to adapt to the situation. So I can just move out of my comfort zone. And I'm always a believer, what scares you the most, you should do it, because this is what is out of your comfort zone. This is how you grow. And I'm always I try to grow as fuck. So basically I was I don't know what to do. I never was looking for such solution. I never needed such solutions. So and I was just crying because I was feeling down, because I was feeling dumb. I was just basically I understand English. I understand the concepts when somebody explains to me, or when I'm translating it to Polish. Why can't I do both in the class? Why don't I understand it? I never had such problems. And she was like, Ola, you don't have to understand and know everything. You're here to learn. You're like, even if it takes you more time than somebody else, why do you compare yourself? And then it hit me, I was actually comparing myself because like most people here are on master's degree and they know stuff. I don't know this stuff. Even if it's like 1 year difference or 1.5 year difference, of studies, I still do not know this stuff. So for me to actually like adapt easier than them, it's almost fucking impossible. And she said, Ola, you don't have to be good at everything. Like, it's okay for you not to know this stuff. It's okay for you to fail. It's okay for you to just like need help sometimes. I was like, no, it's not. I got those words, what she said, fully into myself. I was like one part of me knows that she's right, And the second part is like, well, but you're supposed to be better. I feel like this part of me that is hating on me not knowing things is just my ego talking. And I know that, but it's kind of hard to make it shut up. And it's always talking, and it's always like, oh, you're supposed to be better, you're supposed to, do better, you're supposed to know this stuff, you're supposed to just like be more than average. And I'm trying to make it shut the fuck up, because this is not easy on its own. Like, I already moved to a different country, I already am doing lots of stuff. Like, I'm already so out of my comfort zone on a daily basis that I don't need this stupid voice just talking into my ear all the time, just being like, oh, you should do it, like, why aren't you doing this, why don't you know it already? Like, I try. Okay, and Julia said, Ola, as far as you're trying, it's okay. And I also I was watching Instagram and I saw this video. If you only have 20% of yourself to give that day, and you gave that 20%, you gave this 100% of what you could give. So like, even if you have like such a low day, even if you have like no motivation to do anything, and you still manage to do this one thing that you had energy for, like this one little thing that you pushed yourself into, you already did the 100%. So don't be so hard on yourself. And I was crying basically yesterday, most of the day, because I was feeling so lost. And then I was crying because I was like, I don't want to be this person who tries to push me to the limits and push me to the level that I don't know who I am anymore. I'm just this machine that is doing everything, out of her level even. I don't want that. I want to have peaceful life, and one of the principles of the peaceful life is to just let it go, surrender. Like, give the most of it from yourself, but not give parts of yourself that you're not supposed to give. Like, you still have to keep yourself, You cannot just give everything up and just try to be like, okay, it's gonna be better if I do better. If you're already doing the best you can, it's okay. So I'm still like having kind of a gulp in my throat when I speak about it, because like I said, it was yesterday. I still am feeling kind of lost, and I'm still feeling kind of like there's still this ego talking into my ear that's just like, Ola, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing, girl? And also I know that if you are feeling the pressure, it's because of you. Nobody can, like, I heard that psychologically there is nobody outside of you, outside from you, that can pressure you into doing anything, that can actually make you feel pressured, that can make you feel like you have to do something. It's you giving this pressure from yourself. Like, even somebody can be this voice, like this starting voice, but you are the one that maintains this pressure. So actually, it's not the people around you who are pressuring you, it's you pressuring you. And I also understood it, and I was also like, baby girl, I'm so sorry. I still think of myself as this little girl and that is trying, her best in life. And sometimes I forget that I'm literally like, it's my first time living, and it's like, it's not that I know stuff like better than anybody else. It's not like I know everything and I'm just a master in living my life. I'm just fucking learning, and I'm doing the best that I can. And you are supposed to be your biggest supporter. You're supposed to be your, best friend, the person that just like helps you to do stuff. and not the person who is just trying to make your life miserable and worse and just harder to live in. It's not your job to pressure yourself, and it's your job to not pressure yourself. It's your job to be your own best friend, to be your own supporter, to be your own, comfort zone. Because if you're not being your own comfort zone, then you're basically trying to look for comfort and validation outside of you, which is never healthy. You should keep that like within yourself. And I always try to do that. I always try to just like look for it inside of me, not outside of me. I kind of lost myself right now in the process of moving here and living my best life. I feel like I kind of lost myself, and I definitely lost this girl who knew everything, who was just trying her best in academics. I kind of got into this spiral of just, oh my god, I'm living in Italy, amazing. And I'm a human, and humans make mistakes, and I think that's normal. And I know that Julia said it. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Like, I didn't know that. If I knew that, I know I wouldn't do, so much stuff that would be just like getting me out from university, from reaching my goals. I wouldn't do that. But I didn't know. I did it. And now I just can do the best that I can to maintain my goals and to actually reach what I wanted to reach. But I don't want to lose myself in this process again, because I already lost myself in the process of moving out. I was like, you remember my vlog from, it's like, when I'm recording this video right now, I still haven't uploaded this vlog, but I will upload it on Sunday. So I was just trying to, it was Tuesday a couple of weeks ago, and the days before that, I was just feeling so lost. I don't know even how to explain it. I was just feeling bad and lost, and I don't know what to do. And I was like, okay, I need to romanticize my life again. I need to just find my peace within. And I did I did find this peace. I was feeling peaceful for this day, but then again I got into this spiral mode, and I got so many events were coming up, and I just got lost in this. And it's like I'm losing myself without even finding myself first. So it's just constantly fighting to get me back, which is so fucking tiring. And yesterday was just the high point of me just being what the fuck am I supposed to do now? This is too hard for me. And the thing is, this is not too hard for me. I was being too hard for me. I was being too hard and too pressuring for myself. And like I said, I'm so thankful for Julia, because she's just here. And even if sometimes I don't want to talk about things, she's like, Ola, I can just sit with you. I can just be here. And I know how important it is to have somebody like that, and I'm so grateful for her. I'm also so grateful for my girlies, from Poland, for my mom, for my sister, for my cousin, and it's just I'm grateful for my friends so much. And I know that without them, it would be so hard for me to just move further. But I still need to remember that I'm supposed to be my friend. This life is not supposed to be hard. Life is supposed to be easy. It's me making this life harder because it's me putting on the pressure on the life. And it's not supposed to look like that. So it kind of all occurred to me yesterday. And like I said, this is very vulnerable for me to just share it online, because it's I'm going through something right now. It's not okay, I've been going through something so I can share. No, I'm going through this right now. So I'm should I upload, should I not? But I guess I will just be trusting that, it won't reach bad people. That will make me just feel even worse. I will just try to be less hard on myself. And sometimes, okay, if I fail, I did everything that I needed to do. I will do the best that I can, but I don't want to lose myself in the process. I want to be my own supporter. I want to be my own inner voice that says, it's okay, you are enough, you are doing enough. And like I said, I know that if I'm going through something like that, there are more people that are going through something like that. So I wanted to spread this message that you don't need to figure all the stuff out, from first. If you fail, if you lose yourself in the process, it's okay. As soon as you find yourself, Try not to lose yourself again. Take the pressure off yourself, because nobody else is giving the pressure on you. You are giving the pressure on you. Nobody else is comparing you. You are comparing yourself. If you're feeling those things, it's because you choose to feel them. Nobody can just like pop the images, pop the pressure, pop the thoughts into your mind. No, they are just simply there, and you choose what you're letting in and what you're not letting in. And if you are letting in those things, it's because your ego is still trying to bring you down, just trying to keep you in your comfort zone, because ego is basically trying to make you to help you survive. Ego is just basically this thing that was helping us survive as, you know, the species. So now when ego is like, oh, you're not good enough, stay in your comfort zone, it's not because it's your own hater. It's just this one insecure person in you that thinks that if you get out of your comfort zone, there is danger outside of your comfort zone, because you're feeling, you know, like insecure. So there must be something dangerous. So it is trying to keep you safe. So don't hate on yourself for having ego. Everybody has ego. It's our natural thing. But try to keep it down. Try to be like, it's okay, I got this. Be your own supporter, because you need yourself. And people come and go, and there can be amazing people in your life, and there can be many supporters. But sometimes you just, you know, kind of grow out of yourself in the process, and you cannot be fully dependent on other people. You have to be dependent on yourself. And when you're being with yourself and you are your own critic, you are your own, you know, hater, and you are your own, like, this coach that is not very, you know, nice coach that is being like, do better, do better, do better. This is toxic, and you're just gonna stay in a toxic relationship with yourself for a long run. It's undoable, basically. So I guess that's all I needed to say, and I needed to say it also to hear it, because sometimes when we say things just in our mind, it gets lost in the process. And when we speak up, I feel like when I speak to you guys, I also hear my own voice more, and I needed that a lot. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, whoever was listening. I hope it helped you. It basically helped me a lot. So thank you for listening, and I hope to see you in my next videos. I love you guys so much. Ciao!